Okay, hello and welcome back to Hellblade, where there was a 38 megabyte patch from me having to crash the game to loading it. That was weird, whatever that happened to that hand. So I don't know what the hell they've changed, but there's been a hot patch of something. Okay, I kind of want to find my way into that thing. It might be back up there, and, you know, not down here, because this area is just, you know, the jumps, and I know I'm being chased. Did you just say "hey asshole" repeatedly? I swear that hand was saying "hey asshole, hey asshole, hey asshole." We got a mind vessel. Okay, my black hole clock has also changed because of quitting the game. That definitely doesn't lead over there unless there's a secret hole. You're hiding up there, huh? I'm not going to go up there and face you. Okay. There's nothing going on over here. This is nothing. There's this hole down here, but that... Where did that lead again? I think that just went the long way round to the other area, didn't it? Can't smash through those walls. Okay, so this just leads to back around here. So it's not that far. That hand's just chilling there doing nothing. Oh, he's woke up now. Good for you. Okay. So we're going to go explore, try and find all the secrets of this demo. Like, you know, we don't really need to. I do want to know where the mind cube. We might have it, like that mind vessel thing might be the mind cube. Or we might craft into a mind cube. So we're going to go to the crafting station-y bit first. It's definitely a leap of faith. But will it kill you? Is the question. Like, a lot of Dark Souls things are leaps of faith, but, you know, with this, it's like some of these falls, you just die, and, you know, it's not clear. Okay. Trying to choose my way in. Good for you, Andy. Thanks for lending a hand with that. Okay, where's your thespian friends? I might have needed those boxes. Okay, hi thespian. Don't polish your sword. There's more hands. You sound like a galloping horse at the moment. Right, I've wasted a lot of health. But I don't really care. Definitely no hidden path up here. There's definitely nothing else down there. You know, there's a door. That door leads to that other bit. But how? Excuse me. I'm peeking here. There's a switch. Okay. Switch suggests elevator, which suggests maybe from below. But unless that's just the way in through that door. Am I so fucking dumb? Like... that doorway, right there. I guess it's got this big bulkhead between it, but it's definitely something going on around here. I think it might just lead to this. So we have to find an alternative way in. But the alternative way in is not apparent. Right, we're going to check out this room a bit harder. There's definitely areas above, but this was the only drop down, wasn't it, into here? It didn't have an alternative. But it's worth having a look. Just in case. Just in case there's something up here. Right, means we're gonna have to fight you. Bye! Enjoy your trip. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on, does it? There's no secret jumps or anything, there's no secret ladders. Just this. Definitely no alternative way in there this way. Okay. So we confirmed that. We've confirmed that, right. So let's continue into crafting area. B. And let's see if there's anything else, because we might have missed a path along this way. Like this. Just a door that we missed. There's also a big area there. Oh, that's just the lift. We're calling the lift back up. Okay, we went up the lift before, but we didn't go down here, so... Sewing atlas. Coldness, so familiar. The death, the voids. Is it death, or is it an area? Yeah, that definitely looks more like death than some of the other ones. No, multiple times bound to sophisticate the soul. Okay, so we called the lifts. I mean, because we've done the whole wraparound that led to the other area, there's the potential that, but not go down the lift and going the other way does lead round to that area some way that I missed. That's, you know. Could also be that things are different during the black hole time that we've now definitely missed. But it's strange that that resets depending on your, you know, hard quitting the game. You want to come down here? You also, lady. Okay. I can make this jump. Almost. They've moved. What does that button do? Eats. So you enjoy that. What does that interactive button do? This is a bad plan. Really is. I should use the soul to level up, but I'm not going to. Hi, Thespians. Do you not want to come in here? Okay. Upgrade healing methods. Yes, okay. No anomaly found. Okay, I guess anomaly is injury then. Right. The cult station. So we can have the fourth, or we can have the sewing unless, you know. Ooh! I use as my weapon. I mean, it requires 8 foresight, I guess, which means we would have to level up, but, you know, it's an upgrade to our thing, so sure, I'm gonna do it. As dumb of an idea as it is. Then we can also print the 4th fool's head, which, you know, I'm sure will be perfectly fine. Okay. weapon editor. Okay, railgun, rail poniards, and then we've got the sewing on list, which again, it costs a lot of souls, but you know, reflex, we can upgrade the things. That's pretty cool that we can do that. I like that we're still using our weapon even though we technically used it up to create the other one. And tech station, we can process all these. Wow. Okay, we've got to mash a million times. It's a shame you can't just put all of these nil shards and you've got to mash and mash and mash. That's kind of dumb. You know, especially when you've got 100 of them. You can't just go, no, put all of them in, because that would be useful. What else do you use them for other than just to shove them all in? And then you've got some print models on the universal printer. We can also dismantle some trash. So, you know, let's dismantle this thespian hook. We get some carbon. Okay, so that doesn't really do a lot for us. We weren't really using the thespian weapons, so I didn't really care. Okay, then we've got that way which we've been. Yeah. Hi. But did we upgrade our mobile healing, or did we just upgrade our regular healing? You've also all gone back to your spawn positions, I guess. You're stood in a circle once. I can't believe that didn't Okay, there's that area, but again, you know, maybe there's stuff that I missed. Alright, light source, please. This way we didn't really fall. Okay. You've got a fast weapon too. Good for you. Why have we got a brain fatigue, guys? Come on. Like under our stamina. This is just a fall to death. But I had to look, you know, there might have been something else down there. This too, I would imagine, is a fall to death, so I don't want to get too close to the edge yet. But this one is not. This one is a fall to different death. Because he fucking leapt off the ledge. Why did he decide to leap off that ledge? Can't believe it. Why did you leap off that ledge? What secret might it reveal? The black hole occurs every time both rings of the clock aligns. It reveals a secret, and I'm sure it's not just that enemies do more damage. I'm certain that it's not just enemies do more damage during that time like it claims. There's clearly a secret. But maybe it's not in the demo. You know, maybe it's in the full game. Something secret. If the black holes are aligned. Right, I really do want to jump down that hole eventually. And I realise that Death Lord is back alive, but, you know. Unfortunately, we're going to call this lift and we're going to have to wait for it. So we're probably going to have to fight Death Lords. Shame that there's no, you know, bonfire anomaly to activate down at the bottom so that we can, you know, avoid doing all of this over and over again. Also, what are these things? Like, you know, I'm not sure what those things do. They haven't been made clear. But we can go check our inventory. We've got shield. Ah, we got a shield. Okay, we've got some upgrade chips. We've got some head armor, torso, arms, legs. No accessories. No new Omnicube things. No cubes. We've got some printing recipes. Oh, I do need levels up to do that. Great. Breach synchronizer. Okay, so that's just to travel between certain ones. Okay, but it doesn't show my special items, does it? Okay, mind module, body module. We got a mind module, but do we have to activate them? Okay, it's nice that we can put different things, because there's definitely something about the mind module, wasn't there? Definitely said something about that. Okay, we're not going to aggro her this time. We don't need to. stop shooting me in the ass. How dare you. Okay, this time we're not gonna fall off. This time I'm gonna roll, I guess, in a smart angle because it... Well, let's just get my souls first. Because it decided it wanted to fling me. Like, sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. Sometimes I need a bit more than that. Okay, let's not... Okay, thankfully, I guess you need to jump off the ladder onto these things for it not to glitch you like that. I need to glitch you like I should. I need to glitch you. Okay, maybe this will... I wonder if having the cube out fucks with these things. Bye, cube. Insert mind cube. Okay, so we don't have a mind cube. Now we put this light out. Okay, it's sort of struggling, but it's not that. Okay, so we picked up something that claimed it was something to do with the mind, but you know, clearly it wasn't. Okay, so there is nothing yet. Okay, so whilst we're not glitched, rather than go to take me. Okay. Okay, that's a bit weirdly slow, but I guess it's to stop you going out during combat. I was like, is it working? That needs a bit more, you know, if it was like starts making a big noise that sounds like you're teleporting or something. But otherwise, you're not sure what's going on. Okay, so fuse actions. Okay, so foresights. Right, so now I should be able to put my weapon on, my sewing atlas, which has less reflexes, more foresight, less power. Why is it worse? Is it because it's not the +8? I guess we have been given +8, so they're fucking overpowered. Because it consumes that. Again, it's nearly at a +9, I guess. Maybe it's just because I've been using it, okay. Which also makes sense, which means maybe these things do get better. And, you know, maybe even the armour. I wonder if the armour is a plus. Okay, so the armour doesn't level up, but I guess our proficiency with weapons levels up. And I guess, you know, the more that we use this, then the better. And, you know, maybe if we infuse other things into it, I don't know. I'm just going to go explore this way once more, and then, you know, maybe there's nothing else to go. We've basically explored everywhere, but is it the 2 to 3 hours that it claims? I don't think so. Maybe you're not meant to be as good at it as I am. Maybe there's meant to be more. Maybe there is something hidden with a black hole somewhere. I don't know. Apparently I'm just very good at this game, but hopefully they will send me a copy of the full game to show off, because it's a cool game and I would love to play it, and you know, I want to explore just how difficult it gets. Obviously I'm being very, very careless right now. These worms that are here, they're only here. Why are they in this area? Just fly around our heads. What? You fell off the ledge, my good sir. Or you just spawned in out of nowhere. I think it just respawned him at full health. Okay, you die for your friendly sins. You need to die for your spawning in companion. Like, that happens a bit. I mean, obviously there's a couple of items. There's at least that one that I didn't want to go grab off that one leg. There's these areas that are so fucking scary to deal with. Is anything hidden in there, do you think? Also, there's like... Fuck, we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly. Shit. No, I don't want to land on that ledge. Okay, if they eat us, we fly. It's... No, that's fine. No, fuck you! Fuck you. Fuck you. It went through the floor. Oh dear. He did take us out of bounds though, so there is that as well. But I knew immediately we were going to fly. It's broken. I just knew we were about to take flight. We were going upwards in a different fucking angle at that time. We weren't even going sideways. It was just like that strong attack. Hi. Have companions. Why are there more of you? What has happened? Is it because I've got this sword on? Okay, I realise why I'm doing a lot less damage is because I've got this sword. Has it? Okay, so if this levels it up, I'm going to go fight things. Easier things. Oh, he climbed up the ladder. Of course he did. He learns and climbed up the ladder. Interesting. Hi. There are more of you still? Sorry, I was checking the level of my swords. Okay, so it's got some experience, but it's not a level up. We've got this jump. Okay. Right. I'm going to go backwards a bit. Let's see what we might have potentially missed up here. Is there... big holes? Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we've missed up there, really, is there? We can synchronise our things, but maybe it just synchronises the two portals because it uses the consumable for the fast travel. You know, and it... Why is this locked off now? Oh, hi. I mean, I've got to come in here because it's, you know, something different. So, clearly it's a time-related thing. And, you know, I want to see what the different thing... Because we saw it locked off before, so maybe... And it's definitely not black hole time, is the weird thing about it. It's definitely something that's going on different with some sort of time element. And I guess my weapon's a bit weak. I really should have my stronger weapon on for this. Like, you're all falling on Thespian. I don't really care. But it's nice that we get the items from the guy if he falls down the hole. More of you is definitely a challenge. This is the sort of challenge that I wanted from you guys. That I can literally just get you all together and you're all spawning more of you in. Okay. Oh, now there's a lot of you. Fuck me. Can you all just fall down this hole again? I wonder if the gun affects them. I should really stop doing this. We got more heals, that's fine. You know, we got way plenty of heals. I mean, this... If anything's going to level up my weapon... Though I didn't really use my blasters, so it's weird if my blasters get upgraded as well, because that's a +8. But I feel like it was just, you know, pre-upgraded. Not actually. You know, it's weird if it's pre-upgraded like that. One left, easy. Maybe it'll open up this area that I wanted to get up. The lifts. Demon Scythe, an alarm, a daring effigy, some actions, a fearful effigy. Okay, we did it! We completed the challenge, but we don't get to go up there. It's definitely A time. It's not lined up black hole time though, which is the thing. And that thing that we just got, the Demon Scythe, that's got a lot of strength. That's a lot of power. That's a lot better. Okay, and this still really hasn't leveled up, you know, considering all of the fighting that we just did with it. I kind of expected that to be leveled up. Okay, so I guess we'll just go fight some more things, but again, maybe we'll just like the tenacity, the leech, it's got a bit of weight to it, but you know, okay, it's a slow ass weapon, but it's strong. Yeah, the attacks are very, very slow, but it's very strong. I prefer the fast attacks, honestly, so I'm just going to switch back to my sewing machine. Right, let's go sew up some of these enemies and take them out. Let's take them out. Okay. I mean, I don't know who would be knocking at my door. I don't really care. I had to deal with a million repairs yesterday. I don't want to have to fucking deal with maybe cancelling nonsense. Oh, fucking annoying. He's just sitting in there in the corner. Thespian. That was really dumb of me to just sit in there and do that. I got overconfident. That's fine. Okay, let's enter the next reality, you know. We're just pissing about at this point. We're not taking it seriously or trying to win. It might have just been a Mormon or a moron above. Or next door. Knocking at the door. So, didn't really care. Like, the access way is open if they really do need to do anything else to fix it. Like, they don't need me to let them heal. It's free for them. With this being a lesser leveled weapon, it does make a difference. Bye. Do you want to sit through all of that again? I mean, would it give me different rewards? I don't know. I mean, we can literally just go around. But it is interesting that during this time, I wouldn't say this is black hole time. You know, I'd say when things are level is black hole time. But the world is different, and we've confirmed that things are different during this time. And it's not just harder. There's actually other things going on during specific times. I wouldn't say that this was, you know, what it meant by the two things lined up, because we've seen that, but that's again something different, because that was a black hole, whereas this is just a different sort of thing being difficult. Hey, come on, thanks. Excuse me. Okay. Right. Give me my souls. Now I'll chop it. Do you think my weapon's leveled up yet? Okay, still a fair old way to go. We will do it. Oh, hi. There's many of you guys. There was a mine thing down there. Again, maybe enemies are different during this time. Like it said, it's harder. So, you know, there are maybe more of these. But, you know, we've literally taken on multiple of these. Excuse me, I pressed down! I should have just ran. We literally just kicked the ass of a million of them, but, you know, if I hadn't have tried to heal, we could have still won that anyway, but that was me trying to heal, trying to not cheese everything. Also, that other area that we ran, right, I'm not going down there. And that's also maybe why people were spawning in, because it was like, you know, different times, so they were meant to have always been there all along. Strong attack just really isn't as good as that fast attack. Really isn't. Okay, that's all closed off. Hi, Handy. You clearly spawned during this time. But it's a cool mechanic that they've got these things that happen during different times, right? So that's not the area. We saw this guy run past down here before. Right. Also, there's you guys which literally do not exist outside of this time. But again, I wouldn't call this black hole time, but more enemies. We saw the guy that ran past down here before. Is he here now? No. Okay. But I'm guessing areas of the map may change depending on the time of day. But it's interesting that how Shooty is there. He's always up there. Fuck. Aim. Control rate. Control rate. Plus. There we go. Okay, so whilst he's stunned, we can't shoot him in the head. He might fall off on his own accord now. That's literally why I did that, just to set him off and see if he would come at us of his own accord, and you know, give us an extra levelling and souls that we don't deserve. Hi guys, why are you all back in here? You really shouldn't be. What did you call me? You know, again, I'll be less careless now. I respect you guys. Okay, we've got our souls. Let's drag you one at a time. Although I can maybe maybe shoot you back off the ledge, maybe not. Okay, is he coming? Come on, come on, you thespian. I know you don't want to abandon your friends, but okay, good shot. Good shot, good shot. Well, we've got it past the thing, but it says we need the strength influx, so maybe, you know, it hasn't gained the +1, but maybe the +1 is just filling up the entire bar and not like the notch on the bar. Okay, we got a thespian hook, good for us. You don't care, do you? Come. Abandon your friends. You know you want to. Now I'm going way too careful because, you know, I don't need to be this careful. I really don't want. I do want to figure out how to get this item and, you know, get in there, but I think that's a secret I will not be figuring out. I don't think there's a backstab mechanic, but, you know, what do I know? Okay. Off you go. Let's climb down here. Let's see. Because we didn't... I mean, we got a mind item, but it didn't necessarily seem to do anything. But it's good to learn that that thing that was down in the circle room was something. You know, there was something down there. Okay, we can obviously traverse back into it, but we're not going to. Nothing going on special with that during the black hole. Though there is a sort of shaking going on. You know, it's the sort of thing that there may be something. There may be something over the lighty sort of area as well. There may be stuff going on over there. Okay. Unfortunately, the time is coming to an end of secrets things until, you know, the next rotation and the black hole. So, you know, we have to figure out what's going on with the black hole. So, where we're meant to be for that, but, you know, I'm not going to spoil every secret of the game, hopefully. But I've found quite a few broken-y things. Okay, so I'm gonna go up there and you know, see if we can't modify our weapon with the thing. You're not going to best me. Time to run. Probably not fully adept with this weapon. Okay, that's actually a backward dodge. That's interesting, but it wasn't doing the role that I wanted it to. Okay. Instead of good for you. What are you doing? That was a weird animation. Okay, Thanos hands. I should have maybe consumed all of the actions that we've got in our hands. That might have made a difference to something. Okay. Oh! There's a Y ability. It uses up mana. Oh. Hi. Look, that is something, but we got a backstab now. Like what? Oh, it's because of the weapon. It's specific to the weapon, right? Okay. So each specific weapon has its own specific thing. Okay, so reflex, radioactive, induction. Okay, induction gives us a lot of foresight and some heat. Okay, but you know, it's a bit awkward, the interface, I guess. Melee, okay. Then we've got the reflex, but 38,000, you know, if only we could consume our souls at this point to get them. And we've got the tech station where we can obviously dismantle some stuff. I considered, you know, dismantling something like the Major Thespian armor, the Major Thespian, the Crown of Cowardice. A lot of Thespian hooks. We don't really care about those. I mean, let's get rid of this Thespian stuff as well. Let's. No, definitely don't want to dismantle that. Although maybe I should. What would it do? Cellium, a lot of carbon. That really wasn't worth dismantling our fancy weapon, was it? And the occult station, which is just crafting things, but you know, we haven't really gained new crafting recipes. Okay, I think we've pretty much done. Hi, you came back up out of the hole, huh? You just wiped yourself off after falling down. There was that up there bit, which didn't necessarily lead to anywhere, did it? It had that hole that sort of looked like it should, but it was just some souls, literally. It was the world's shittest item. Okay, the only real other place that we got is to explore back up through this hole. And these boxes, which will definitely have nothing in them. You know, there was an item. There was an item here that we didn't grab, which I can see, which I do need to jump to. Just some souls. Nice jump you made there, sir. Is there something down there? Is there something down there? I think these ladders are just, you know, get back up ladders. Which you have to mash X to make sure that you hit them. Blah 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 to you too. I was hoping I might be able to knock him into the abyss with the roll, but that didn't happen. Oh, my poor thespian soul has died this day. We've got a big circle here that again is probably death. So we're not going to do it. If we could fly. Which, you know, we can. We just don't want to enable the accidental cheesy flying. Okay. Come at me, good sir. You're just gonna stare at me, good sir. You can jump onto this ladder, you know it. Wow, we shot the ladder. Can't believe we shot the ladder. Okay. So let's have another peek at this hole, because, you know, we've ran around this in a million different ways. It's definitely just death down there, isn't it? Yes. Well, we did fall down and die. There's literally nothing else. We can go up to the fighting. There's no other items. There's literally just that one item. And, you know, I haven't figured out the path to get to that yet. Bye. 320 souls. It's not a lot that you get from them, is there? There's this button. Does something. Probably time related. You probably have to run somewhere within a specific time frame after pushing the button. But where? Okay. Nothing particularly interesting. There's some boxes you can smash through. Eats. Okay. We're fucking up this battle immensely because this sword isn't as powerful as, you know, a really powerful one was. You give a lot of souls. Good for you. Good for you. But there's nothing else. I can go up and push the button and have a peek around, but without the mind item, which is probably that one item that I can't get. What does that do? What does... Okay, there's no guys down there, which, you know, there were a couple before. What do you do? That's everything. We completed the demo in a short time. We've explored everything. There's definitely nothing else to be done. I wouldn't say it's like 2 to 3 hours. But, you know. But yeah, game looks fun, and I hope that I will get a key for the full game. Because I would love to play it. It's a lot of fun. Hi there. Why are you out here? You are getting your ass. I realised the weapon that we got from the hole is his as well. Okay, you have a lot of health with this shitty weapon. Like, it's meant to be an upgraded version of what we got because it was plus ace. You know, it really isn't. You give me so many nil shards, but again, you know, I have to sit there and mash putting them into the fucking thing. I really don't want them. I'll pass on the nil shards, the Nile shards. With that up there, I could probably jump onto one of these, and then, you know, it might be a bit easier. If I could jump onto these side physics, but they're a bit too high out of reach, that might be something. I mean, literally the only place now is back up above. Because I feel like we've been every other possibility of a rotation around that. you know, as he said, he wouldn't spoil everything. He goes to look for any potential path into it. Okay, we're back out here. Let's go rest up these points. Like, maybe being on this during the black hole does something, I don't know. Okay, why are there no enemies? Horde Custodian. Also, you know, we've got all these we've actually got 1 million axioms. We could synchronize the breaches, you know. Claim the breach with the others. Yes, okay. But it only, you know, that's probably the biggest waste because of doing that. Okay. Let's make the enemies harder. Because why not? You know, we've been going a while. Okay. But that's where I'm going to leave. I'm just going to play by myself now. But yeah, join me again for hopefully the release, and I'll be back next time. Smork. Bye.